quick thing is a fighting thing, right? We're going to talk about triangles. If you are in a position, let's say your enemy, they're the triangles, right? If they're formed like this and you're positioned like this is something you got to be totally wary of, be careful of, right? Why? Because if you're lined up like this, one, two, let's say A, B, C, right? A, B, C. Guy C cannot help guy A. Guy A cannot help guy C. Okay? So, what formation do we like better? If you watch football or soccer, whatever you want to call it, we're going to do triangle formation, literally triangle offense, right? Triangle. This is what's happening, except for I don't know where the fuck Zolar is here. We have a triangle position. Why is this better than the line? It's because you can all see each other and you can all shoot for each other. The trick is if you have a triangle formation where you have one person in front like this person is the bait. They have to know that they are the bait. Before, like, if they're the person who's up front, they have to be the person that can stall the fight the most and play their life the best. So if you have a Bangalore, that person can just go into the fight, leave, right? Literally guerrilla warfare with their smokes. Now, you don't normally want a Gibby out front. Actually, there's like a couple of exceptions. Like if you want the Gibby out front, they're gonna bubble. And the bubble, like, okay, so hold on. If the Gibby is the front one, is the person in the front, right? And they bubble and they're in the center of the bubble, this team is just gonna like kill that guy in the 3v1, right? But if the Gibby bubbles like this, and the enemy is over here, he's stalling on the backside while his teammates are here. So he's again using himself as bait. So these guys leave over here and you just shoot them. Okay. The other thing, but with the new castle, you have your Z or your alt, right? And you can alt backwards. So the whole point of this guy uses bait. They have to play their life while these two shoot the other people. But again, these people need to have cover. They do not have cover. This is a useless fight. This is a stupid super fight. We're not like we can go into like geometry theory fighting and all that shit, but like none of this matters if you don't have the fundamentals, which is just using cover. Like seriously, just use cover. Okay, so we're gonna do the inverse triangle. Quick thing. If you are like this person is usually I would like to think of them as like mid-range or sniper, right? This is the guy that like can do a shitload of damage. They usually have a really good positional advantage, right? And this is the person that moves around a lot. Like they have a lot of mobility. So whoever is like the person that is getting this off by themselves, this person as a general rule needs to have the most mobility, or really, especially in this meta, since there's not a lot of mobility in this meta, the person who has the most survivability. Okay. Now, most people think this comes down to only what's it called? Most people think it only comes down to what your legend is, but this actually comes down to your skill too, of your ability to survive, right? Like when I was with White Flash, we had Zoyo on our team, and sometimes he would be the Watson and has the least mobility on that team, right? But he had the most survivability. He was like the most aware. He had the ability to disengage quickly. So we're going to go back into this fight. One thing I talked about with Pandas is his ability to disengage. He does not have that as a skill. Your ability to disengage in a fight is a skill, like any skill. Like there are a bunch of micro skills in each fight in the game, and you have to just disengage faster. That's it. So like before you even get into the fight, you have to know where you can disengage, right? Before the fight even begins, before you even get to close quarter combat, you need to have an escape plan. And then two, you need to disengage quickly. Again, whoever's in the front is that bait. Karma, how's it going? I got ratted. Yeah. 97 Bulls fill exactly. Triangle offense, baby.